Volk's chin isn't what it used to be. Pros turn on Aussie icon with shock UFC Sydney prediction. Several fighters and analysts voiced concerns about Alexander Volkanovski's durability, pointing to accumulated damage and recent knockdowns. The discourse marks a notable shift in tone ahead of UFC Sydney, with some predicting a changing of the guard. Arman Tsarukyan criticizes Justin after UFC 324. Arman Tsarukyan took a sharp jab at Justin, suggesting age is becoming a factor despite Justin's win. The comments added fuel to lightweight rivalry narratives and signaled Tsarukyan's intent to position himself as the division's future. Dana White defends frequent ads during UFC 324 Paramount debut. Dana White pushed back on criticism of heavy ad placement during UFC 324, arguing the sponsorship load is essential to sustaining broadcast partnerships and fighter pay. He maintained that the Paramount debut met performance expectations, and that commercial balance will continue to be refined without compromising the product. Diego Lopes warned a second loss to Volkanovski could devalue future successes. Advisors cautioned Diego Lopes that another defeat to Volkanovski could complicate how future wins are perceived. The warning framed the matchup as high risk, noting that competitive losses still carry long-term branding consequences at the elite level. Israel Adesanya says Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett is the Griffin Bonner of the Paramount era. Israel Adesanya compared the Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett matchup to the iconic Griffin Bonner fight, framing it as a generational moment designed to hook new fans during the UFC's Paramount era. Adesanya emphasized the bout's cultural impact over divisional stakes, calling it a perfect collision of violence, personality, and timing that elevated both fighters beyond rankings. Sean O'Malley admits he may have retired at UFC 324. Sean O'Malley revealed that retirement briefly crossed his mind amid the emotional and physical toll of UFC 324. He described the moment as sobering, but ultimately motivating, reinforcing his commitment to longevity and smarter career management. Umar Nurmagomedov baffled by Deiveson Figueiredo's strategy. Umar Nurmagomedov questioned Deiveson Figueiredo's approach, saying he could not understand the lack of engagement during key moments. Umar suggested that inactivity played into his own strengths and removed opportunities for Figueiredo to shift momentum. That's it for today, but the story is far from over. The lines are being drawn, the pressure is rising, and every decision we talked about today is going to have real consequences inside the cage. Fighters are being overlooked, rivalries are getting personal, and titles are being decided long before the walkout music hits. If you want to stay ahead of the chaos, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Drop your take in the comments because this debate is just getting started. Until next time, stay locked in. The fight world is watching.